This is the old generation of Nissan Qashqai, and it's saying goodbye because the new model is coming out. But I'll be testing this model once again, probably for the last time, for all of those of you who like to buy the cars of the previous generation, because of course they get a lot cheaper when the new model comes out. And this will also be a pretty good reference point to compare the old and the new generation. Good old Qashqai, a car to take on a trip to the nature. Although this generation is now 4 years old, I still like how it looks, even today. When this model was released, it looked pretty modern. And you know what? I don't think much has changed. It's still interesting and a little imposing. And it still has its interesting name of the people living in the mountains of southwestern Iran. I don't really know if they have partial leather seats with heating function and infotainment with navigation, as well as a 360-degree camera view there, but hey, interesting name. The cameras can be turned on with the press of a button as well, if the car is moving slowly. The car is certainly not full of hard plastics, but sports some leather on the center console and soft materials on the doors. Of course, depending on equipment level. What? The music's changed? That means it's time to take a drive through this magical place. So, the question is, if the Qashqai still drives well, or if it's showing its years. The old Qashqai. It's about time for a new model, I think. Inside it looks a little bit dated by now, especially this center console, the dashboard, and maybe the infotainment screen and the steering wheel. That could use a bit of an update. But the old dog still has a few tricks up its sleeve if you're buying the old generation, and that is, when I first tested this car when it came out, I was really surprised by just how nice it was to drive and be in. Now, I know I often use this word nice and, comfortable, but that's just what it is. It's a car that you won't think about, oh no, I have to drive in this car again, I have to go from point A to point B, let's make it as quick as possible. No, you'll be happy to sit in it, you'll be happy to drive it, you'll be happy to take it on a trip somewhere. It's got a lovely manual transmission. The diesel engine is great, actually. I don't really have many complaints about it. It's not a racer, but I've been driving it through cities, on a highway. We've been recording it, which means quite a bit of waiting around with the engine on. And right now, it's got an average consumption of 5 liters per 100 kilometers, which it's great. What else do you want? So, yeah, it's not all bad for the old girl here. The base model of the Qashqai can be yours for 21,000 euros, while a fully laden one with manual transmission and all-wheel drive costs 33,000 euros. Of course, these prices will decline when the new generation arrives and the old one is still in stock. If you want an SUV but don't need the latest, this is it.